Good morning, students. Today we will cover volume of right singular cones and also square pyramids. On number one, we get to find the volume of a right cylinder cone that has a height of 12.7 meters and a base with circumference 18.9 meters. Round to the nearest end. Just to explain a little bit, previously we covered the volume of prisms. Now we get the cone. So the cones sharing the same base with the prism will be 1/3 of the entire prism volume. In other words, 1/3 of the volume of the entire prism is inside the cone, either right or not. So the other 2/3 belongs on the empty side. So the volume of the right cone is 1/3 area of the base times the height. Area of the base times the height, remember, it was the formula to find the volume of the prisms. Prism means the base and the top are congruent. So for the cones or pyramids, we will need 1/3 of it. Volume equals to 1/3 area of the base is pi r squared times the height. Here we have a little problem that the radius is not given, but we have a good hint. We have the circumference. So here I have on the side, 2 pi r is for the circumference, and circumference equals 18.9. I need to isolate my radius. Remember that pi key is 3.14 is a digit, so I divide both sides by 2 pi to isolate the r. This runs to 3.0. Now I will get to substitute my r. So the volume equals to 1/3 pi times r squared times the height, which is 12.7. The rest belongs to the calculator. After using the calculator, the answer is 119.7 meters cubic. Once again, on every cone or pyramid, we will need 1/3 of its prism, which means having the same base. The second problem that I will cover will be number 6. Here it says, find the volume of the pyramid with square base. I will try my best to draw it. Do a little lining here, guys. Kind of invisible. So here we get that a square base where perimeter is 14. So for 14, I need to divide by 4. Why 4? Because I need to get 14 in adding the 4 sides. So I will get here 14 over 4, 14 over 4, 14 over 4, and 14 over 4. Why 14 over 4? Because I'm dividing the perimeter by 4, and every piece should be 14 over 4, which means 7/2, which means as a decimal, 3.5. So I will be double checking. 3.5 added 4 times, 7 plus 7, you get 14. Now I will apply the formula, 1/3. The pyramid will be 1/3 of its prism. Let me try to draw it and see if you guys understand. This is the 1/3. So I will get length times the height. What length times length? Area of the base. So I know that now length times length, the length is 3.5. So I get 1/3, 3.5 times 3.5. times the height, which is 8.8. All I have to do, guys, is to use my calculator. Give me a second and let me use my calculator. Okay, here we have it. I will get 3.5 times 3.5 or squared times 8.8 and divide by 3. 35.9. 35.9. And the units are meters cubic. Thank you guys for listening.